Viking hails to you guys and gals out there, and you non-binary people as well. This time it's all about Amon Amarth, the Swedish pagan Viking melodic death metal band Amon Amarth, the Great Heathen Army, the 12th album by the very band. Now, to give you a little bit of a background with myself about the band, it was, I think, late 1996 when I first heard the band Sorrow Throughout the Nine Worlds EP, MCD with 5 songs about Viking stories done in melodic death metal ways, and I was instantly in love. Why so? Well, I have my own Viking history since childhood, since I was a little boy, reading the comics, even those Edda stories. Hence, I have been carrying my own Viking jewelry since that, and nowadays tattoos since I lost the jewelry in the United States, if you ask. And, Viking stories have been resonating with me quite a bit, even to a level that I really liked when Marvel started doing those comic books about Thor and whatnot. It was really that hard. Now, when I found about these Viking metal bands around mid-90s, and of course later on, I was like, wow, this could be super cool to combine two elements I love, Viking stories and good metal music. So that's how I became an Amon Amarth fan. Later on, obviously, I got to review quite a few of their releases over the years, and I've been mostly a big fan of the band. I mean, I've seen and reviewed some live DVD. I've reviewed a few of their CDs, and still every now and then listening to them, and I'm just like, this band is solid. It rocks my socks off. Now, however, I was quite a bit disappointed in 2019 when came the previous album, Berserker. This Metal Archives thing here might not give you the full scope of things, but given it's rated as their weakest albums by far of all the albums, I mean, if you really take a look at these numbers here, their average scores, not a single album goes even near 58% on average. Now, it's not that bad of an album, but I mean, I kind of get it. People were, I guess, protesting against it because it wasn't exactly the kind of Amon Amarth album you were supposed to get. A good one, solid one, with proper production, good vocals and everything. It was more like an Amon Amarth cover band, if you will. Or the kind of a demo phase Amon Amarth, if you really think about it. Now, I guess I was not the only one who was a little bit afraid how this new album would be. Would it be Berserker Part 2 or even worse? Now, the good thing here is it's a lot better of an album. Not the best Amon Amarth has ever put out, but definitely a big step up. And also, it's a little bit like a newer version of the band. For example, this song called Saxons and Vikings features a Saxon vocalist, on top of things to just create a little bit of layer of heavy metal. And more than that, if you know anything about history, it was like Vikings invaded and made a big part of what is now known as United Kingdom. I mean, they went there to just, put cities like York, Jorvik, or Dublin. So Vikings did a big part of that. And Saxons, of course, then again, they had their own thing going on in the UK. But that's about the history. The thing here is Viking mythology, be it about the, giants and dwarves and whatever gods. And, of course, the real Vikings, doing raiding or farming and trading. That's a fantastic topic for any kind of a band. But what it matters to Amon Amarth is they made hell of a good melodic death metal songs about it. Now, melodic and death metal doesn't always mean it sounds death metal at all. I mean, you probably know a lot of Swedish bands which say they're kind of a melodic death metal, but they don't have growly vocals, they don't even have the production to sound like death metal, but they don't even have the riffs. So there are bands which are more like melodic metal, not having the death part at all. But Viking stuff with Amon Amarth is different breed. First of all, Johan Hegg, the vocalist, always had wonderful growling voice and style, and it's very much here present as well on this particular album. This one goes through the very basic structure. I mean, it's 44 minutes of a music with 9 tracks. I mean, you get the basic idea, 10 tracks and 45 minutes. Very basic. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just kind of a perfect balance, if you know what I mean. When it comes to the production, this is not the best Amon Amarth album out there, but it's solid. It sounds like Amon Amarth the safe way. You have those strong guitars, even though they're kind of a warm and organic in terms of sound, but at least they're not like super polished or, you know, having not that sterile sound or all that stuff. And then you have those wonderful melodic riffs, guitar lead solos, whatever, that sounds 100% Amon Amarth, which makes this album very enjoyable to listen all the way through. There are no points where you feel like, what the hell is going on, unless you really call that Saxons and Vikings one of that because having, you know, heavy metal vocals. In my opinion, it's actually one of the best tracks on this album. It's really, really that catchy and could be the future hit song. I don't know how they're gonna perform it live, but that's a thing we're gonna see in the future. Now, overall, all the songs are solid. They're good and nicely done. So this is a kind of a fan favorite kind of a thing. After the disappointing Berserker, Amon Amarth is back on their feet. And that's how the band rolls. Now they're back with this Great Heathen Army. And people should be happy about it. I am fucking happy about it. I think it's a good and nice album overall. But future will let us see how this will go into the Amon Amarth ranking on the longer run of things or whatever. But yeah, give it a shot. It's been out for a few days now, so you should be able to find it on your favorite streaming services, or if you are much like me and you prefer physical copy, here it is. Beautiful digipack format and also on LP. So click at a click. You will find the links provided in the description box. Now become a Viking and embrace your inner Amon Amarth fan. See ya and bye bye.